Hi Megas presents Illuminati Talk. Trump, Elon Musk, Latto and Coi Leray, Peter Greene, and more.
And more. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. I'm cranking it off early. You already know, man. I would start with, not would. I'm about to start with. Let's open this up. Let's open this up with some great grand holy mother of all divine, man. All praise be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. In the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. Aomewa Sara, Aomewa Sara, Aomewa Sara, Ishandro Boshetaya, Ishandro Boshetaya, Aomewa Sara, Aomewa Sara. All praise be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. All praise be to the great grand holy mother of all divine as we crank this live up. Y'all see the thumbnail in the building. Y'all see what's going on. I need to add the thumbnail. I need to get sent the thumbnail, add the thumbnail in the building. But what's going on with everybody out there before we begin? Any questions, cares? Great grand holy mother. Ooh, Tanner LaFleur, man. Hey, look, GG, look, you know, I gotta put the GG. You know I gotta put the real G. The ain't no top G, the source G. The source where G get the G from. Yeah, the G source, not the G force, the G source. Look, the G source. GGHMOAD to be exact. GGHMOAD, great grand holy mother of all divine, the source of the grand architect, the source of the sun, the source of the goddess, the source of the god, the source of the human, the source of the earth, the source of the spirit, the source of the soul, the source of existence, the nothingness that allows all somethings to exist. I represent the love gang. I gang bang in the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. Nigga, fuck the devil and God. They both some bitch ass niggas because they don't acknowledge they mama. Got all y'all worshiping dick. Ain't none of y'all bowing down to pussy. You got me fucked up. Y'all letting the pussy run y'all crazy. Never knew that the reason why it's running you crazy because it's divine. The reason why the coochie run you crazy, running them crazy because it's divine. You feel me? So what's my ad? My Google me, Chakra Doctor. My address is on Google. Bitch, I live this. Chakra Doctor. Just Google me. My address is on the entire internet streets, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I am the radio. You can't have radio without Ra. You can't have radio without Ra. I am Ra. I'm on that rah shit. I'm on that rah shit, nigga. Fuck said. I'm on that rah shit. Fuck is niggas talking about? Fuck is niggas talking about? Don't have me go gangster in this bitch. Fuck is niggas talking about? Nigga, give me my book. Where my book at? Oh, nigga, go get the book. Go get my book. Go, not you, but you can go get my book. But go get the book. Go to the website. Yeah, it says Hi Magus Presents. You can't read WF23? You can't read WF23? It says Hi Magus Presents. Can you please? Now I can say Ram. I can say I am the original goat. Where you think the goats get their swag from? You think goats get their swag from rams, or rams get their swag from goats? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? The goat didn't come first. The ram came first. That's why Aries is the head. Everything is mind. The world belongs to Aries, nigga. The world belongs to Aries. Aries is the controller of the head. Last time I checked, your brain is in your head. Last time I checked, everything you touching right now came from a brain. Nigga, Aries is the Flash. That's what the Speed Force, that's Aries. What are you talking about? The world belongs to Aries. As a matter of fact, if you want to be technical, every single sign is a different form of Aries. Every single sign is a different form of Aries, nigga. Ram spelled backwards is who? Mars. We are not the same. I am a Martian. Come on, man. Don't have me to get spiritually gangster in this piece. Don't have me. I hear the sirens in the background. Great mother giving me points. I hear the sirens in the background. The great grand holy mother giving me game points right now. Wait a minute. I come in the name of the great grand holy mother, the source of all light, the source of all darkness, the source of all chaos, the source of all peace. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. We all talk like this, my nigga. Lil Wayne ain't the only one that do this. Lil Wayne get this from the culture of my city. Mm-hmm. Mars, bro. Mars. You guys don't know magic. Aries is the ram. The ram is Mars. Mars spells backwards is rams. You guys. Oh, good thing he speaks English. What ram is Aramaic? It don't matter about that. English runs the world. Aramaic don't run the world. Arabic don't run the world. Hebrew don't run the world. You know what run the world? English. Everybody got to learn how America speaking. America ain't got to learn about how everybody speaking. Everybody got to learn how America speaking. Nigga, everywhere I go, somebody, I'm going to have to ask, do you speak English? Do you speak English? So right now, the shit that run the world is English. Everybody who is listening to me right now, who is calling me a name or spitting out anything, you're saying it in English. Okay? So now, as we get into the science of a thing, let's get into this first science right here. Everything in life is, was, and forever will be the zodiac. What is, hey, shout out to all my Englishmen. Shout out to all my Englishmen. Shout out to all the Dutchmen. Y'all know who the original Dutch. Y'all know who the original English. Y'all know who the original French. Y'all know who the original Italians. Y'all know who the original. Don't play no games. Don't play no game. You better act like a real Jew is in the building. You better act like a real Jew is in the building. You better act like a real Englishman is in the building. You better act like a real live high makers is in the building because you're still speaking on a low level. You don't even have what that is, a profile picture. And your name is Penny. Matter of fact, Penny, you can't even be up here. I'm all about, man, listen, 5826, write that down. You gotta remember, they're coming in here with angel numbers. So 4324, angel number. You about to get there. We about to get all these angel numbers and get these points before we begin this live. Before we begin this live, we about to get all y'all angel numbers. See, because I play this game. I am the original magical police, nigga. Aries is the if this was the zodiac or real life with the zodiac, nigga. Aries is the FBI, CIA, NSA, whatever you want to call the police. We are the spiritual, magical police. So, all right, let's get it. We going in here, boom. And we're gonna do a timeline shift on here live too. We're gonna do a live timeline shift. So boom, make sure you angel number 1017, angel number 99. That's a hand imaging right there. Angel number 7365. Let me get angel 23. Angel number 5826. Since niggas won't play, let's play. Let's see what the name. Did I write? Did I do 4324? All right, you did 5826. So it's the same. Oh, Angel 76. Angel 76. Well, every day I see we living in a simulation. Now you see it. Every day you see, we live in a simulation. And the fact that you haven't taken advantage of the simulation shows that you still sleep. There's so much that you guys should be taking advantage of in the simulation, but you don't want to take advantage of the simulation because you too distracted by the simulation. The simulation. The simulation. Let's get it. Think about it. We about to get into the simulation. Hit it.
Let's talk about Mr. Trump. Trump is expected to sign an executive order reclassifying marijuana as a less harmful drug.
Oh, wait. Trump doing what?
Reclassifying marijuana as a less harmful drug and treat it as a common prescription drug.
So Donald Trump, is making marijuana basically legal.
Yes.
It's going to be scheduled as a class 3. It's going to be on the level of Tylenol. So and there's nothing you can actually do to make me dislike the guy who is finally going to try. At least he's going to try. At least he's mentioning it in passing, right? And everything he's done, everything he said he was going to do, he's done so far. And y'all don't have a good memory. But remember, I'm what do you call that? An exennial, right? I'm an exennial. I'm right there when analog was still popping, and then I transitioned into the digital world when digital became popping, right? And the one thing that everybody is forgetting is that before he ran for president, Donald Trump has always been that guy. He has always been that guy. So I'm not getting into what these people are doing. That's their business. My business is, hey, can you guys see that it's an actual simulation going on in front of you? Can you see that it's actually WWE? If you can see that it's actually WWE, how can you take that information and use it to level yourself up? First and foremost, financially, level yourself up. First and foremost, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, right? The reason why I say financially, because even to level up in spirit, you're going to have to pay for something. Even to level up in mentality, you have to pay for something. So the first thing you guys need to be doing is, number one, focusing on bettering yourself. But while you're focusing on bettering yourself, plan, plotting, and strategizing the way that you're going to get to your top dollar, or what you consider as top dollar for yourself, right? 2000 stimulus on the way, and that's just the beginning. Didn't I tell y'all the Trump card? Listen, didn't I tell y'all they're about to hit us with the Trump card? The Trump card, that's gonna be that's gonna be the $2,000 a month stimulus. It's about to be, I told you, 2026 is the year of prosperity. 2027 is the year of abundance. 2028 is the year of calamity. Those of us who prepared and foreseen and prepared and got themselves ready for 2028, how you gonna get it? They're about to give you a whole bunch of free money from 2026 all the way to 2027, because in 2028, they're gonna go. And you are gonna have an already well-built oil machine going for yourself, so that when the barter and trade system enacts itself as the new government, when the barter and trade system enacts itself as the new economy, when the barter and trade system enacts itself as the new way of dealing, if you don't have something that you can barter and trade for, you will fall at the wayside, because everything in a barter and trade system there's no waste in a barter and trade system. Remember, right now, we're the number one place of waste, America. Right now, we're the number one place of waste. You can go do the statistics, chat GPT it, whatever you want to do it, and go see how much do America waste per year. They say our waste can actually feed and cure world hunger. The food that we waste can cure world hunger. The clothes that we waste can cure world people who don't have no clothes. The everything that we waste here can literally be used to cure the world, but we let it go to waste and we pollute the earth in landfills and then get mad at the environmentalists who are preaching and say, hey, no, we're for Mother Earth. You can't treat the planet like that. You can't treat the animals like that. And you try to and you gangster roll on them. They really giving up. Yeah, they about to hit you with the two. Listen, they about to hit you. You gonna see an increase on your income tax, bro. You gonna see a $2,000 bonus on your income tax. And if you ain't getting no income tax, you better. I don't know. This for people who able to get income tax. This for people who pay tax. This for people who are actually putting the iron to the grill of the American economy. American corporate system. Um, So yeah, so when you look at what's going on with Trump, he is literally the trumpets that they're talking about in Revelation. But y'all not dissecting and actually reading through the metaphors, the similes, and all of this stuff in the Bible. Look at it. They're letting him be the trump card. Now, remember, 2026 is Trump number 2026 is Trump number 6. 2027, Trump number 7. 2028 ain't no more Trumps after 7. Nigga, 2028, Armageddon. They told y'all this in the Bible, but they didn't picture. Y'all, they made it some fantasy stuff. Oh, some horses are gonna come out of the sky. And the pale horse is going to come out of the sky and strike. No, bro, this is metaphors. This is similes. This is parables. These are things that are decided. Bro, listen, E.T. just mean it just means he's a muppet. We all puppets to something. Well, first and foremost, we're all puppets to our family. You got people puppeting you right now. Only one decision. There's a motherfucking puppeting you right now. This is why it is encouraged for you guys to become entrepreneurs because we're all puppeted by something. You're all on the hamster wheel. Stop thinking you bitter, bigger, and badder than somebody else, and we all came or off the hamster wheel, bro. Stop it, bro. We're all on the hamster wheel. Why are you judging the white hamster on the hamster wheel, or the black hamster on the hamster wheel, or the Asian hamster on the hamster wheel, or the Indian hamster, or the Arab hamster? Last time I checked, showed me an ethnicity who isn't on the hamster wheel of Saturn. And speaking of Saturn, please go get the book. I tell you all about it, man. Black Cube Codex. Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored. Go get the book. Go get the book. I mastered this time stone. I mastered the mind stone. I mastered these stones. You feel me? I mastered these stones. Okay? I mastered these stones, bro. So go get the book. I put it all in the book. If you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. Tell him, oh, Gloria says she got it. Have you read it, Gloria? You know, Gloria, that's my grandma name. That's crazy. Gloria, that was my grandma name. That's crazy. Glow on the go. That's what we called her. Glow on the go. Because all she did was stay on the go, getting it in. You know, man, I come from a line. I come from a line of the craft. The craft is in my bloodline. I'm born in it, sworn in it. Listen, and self-initiated. Born in it, sworn in it, and self-initiated. And I'm here to tell you, all secret societies ain't doing that crazy stuff that you see the mainstream evils doing. Now, don't get it twisted. It's on our big level. It's on our big level. But we're going to say on percentage wise, what level is the crazy stuff really going on? Percentage wise, I'm going to probably say about 75 to 80%. 75 to 85%. 75 to 85% of the people of the population is on that stuff. What stuff? The stuff y'all like to call MAGICK. Had the spaces so that the algorithm don't be playing no games with me. Yeah, you feel me? So with that being said, you know what I mean, all of the all of unless it's just me, let me know. You let me know. Started today. La Gloria says she started today. Well, let us know what's your opinion. You started today. How many pages did you read at you start today? See, I be asking questions like that. You started today? All right. So so far from what you read, what you started today, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on what you started today? What's your opinion on that? Right? Because soon as you open a book, it's straight smoke. Soon as you open a book, ain't no preface, all that bull crap like stuff. Man, as soon as you open a book, let's get with the flow. Next.
More on the Trumpster. Trump's State Department labels abortion and transgender surgeries as human rights violations.
See, there's no way you could ever make me hate a president that is thinking like that. So the reason why y'all want to know why Trump is doing what he's doing, because you know why even you want to even know why Trump and Elon ever got together in the first place. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give y'all the click. You remember that song they had? Ain't nobody messing with my click. Click, 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 click. Okay. Boom. For sure, it's Trump, Elon, Kanye. For sure. That's hands down. Hands down, Trump, Elon, Kanye. For sure. They doing some crazy stuff. Them three is, hey bro, telling you, Trump, Elon, Kanye. Kanye is the Negro, so they gotta keep him over there. But I guarantee you, Kanye is that's the little three over there. And then they got more. And it's a little squid game they playing, bro. And the squid game that they're playing is for your attention, to distract you, to make sure that you don't look inside of yourself and become God or goddess. That's what this is all about. We here at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is here to make sure that everybody knows this message. So that when the year of calamity comes in 2028, you can't say that we didn't tell you for the last 720 days. 720 days. So y'all better go get the book, the Black Cube Codex, get educated. You better get your body right and get your diet right and go on a fast. Go on a fast, detox and cleanse your body. All of these things are found on my website. Get into the algorithms found on my website. Get into the FCA Yoga, Activate Your Chakras, found on my website. Everybody, come on, man. I've been doing this for 11 years now. About to go into my master year. 11 years, about to go into my master year. I'll be that fofo. I'll be that fofo bulldog. And remember, next year in 2026 is the year of the horse. You know horses and dogs get down like that. The year of the dog. It's the year of the dog. Where all my dogs at? Oh, you don't want me to you don't want listen. It's the next year is the year of the horse. But there are a few signs that are going to benefit from the year of that horse. Not just horses. Horses show love. Horses show love. Horsepower is a different type of energy. And one of the signs that's locked in with the horse is the dog. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Yeah. Who let the dogs out? Well, my dog's there. Shout out RIP DMX, man. RIP DMX, man. Definitely, definitely dogging out for 2026. Watch what I'm telling you. It's gonna be so prosperous that the people who not getting money they just gonna look like babies. They just gonna look like complete ingrates at that point. Why? Because everybody gonna be flourishing. It's gonna be like, damn, everybody ain't no need to scam. Why? Everybody getting it. Everybody getting it. Watch, it's gonna be this energy. It's gonna be this energy in 2026, bro. That's gonna be so. I mean, all y'all know what it feels like to get some money. I don't care if you're the brokest person on here. You done got you some money before. And boy, when you got that money, how good that shit made you feel. That shit made you love life, huh? That shit made you love life. Man, listen, them two, man, y'all gonna see, bro. Told y'all the Trump card about to come out. They probably gonna, you probably gonna get a card in the mail, or you gonna get a direct deposit or some kind of way like that. And you're gonna be getting a stipend. You're gonna be getting a stipend every month from the government paying you because they can do it. But what they really paying you for? They're paying you so that you can get up out of whatever situation you're in, get secure, because whatever you have when it goes down, that's what you're gonna be left with. So if you got you 10 acres of land and a house, da da da, built on it, woo woo, blah blah blah, and you pay, let's say you owe 300,000 on it. When the shift hits, you ain't gonna owe that 300,000 no more. It's gonna be a reset. That means reset of finance. It's not gonna be finance like you think it is, bro. That's why they're giving it all away for 2026 and 2027. They're giving all the money away for 2026 and 2027 because they know 2028 they're gonna go with their move. But listen, when they go with their move, those of us who are prepared will be the new pioneers of the new world. We will literally be the new world order. So if you are a entrepreneur, small business owner, medium business owner, the large business owners are gonna crash. I think Burger King might survive. Burger King might survive because they already planning to switch over to the vegan stuff. You never know. But a lot of stuff, what was 2025? And I told you in 2025, Satan's world burned. So 7 years ago, and up until 2025, I've been telling you guys, Satan's world burns. Who is Satan? Saturn. Go get my book, The Black Cube Codex. Saturn exposed, sovereignty restored. That's who's Satan, Saturn. And once you understand this, I told you that his world was going to burn. What happened? And what's happening? What happened in the whole 2025? All of your favorite celebrities exposed. All of your favorite celebrities X'd out. All of your favorite entertainers gone missing, embarrassing themselves, getting caught, going to jail, all kind of stuff going on. Really, and things really were burning. Come on, remember the whole world burnt this year, 2025. The whole world burnt this year. Hollywood burnt. The Hamptons burnt. Notre Dame burnt. Now, everywhere was getting burned. Y'all don't remember? Come on, man. They're going to do it. Remember, they're going to do a 2025 recap. And y'all remember, as soon as January hit, planes was crashing all over the place. Y'all don't remember that? In January, when like 30, 80, 11, 50 level planes crashed. Y'all don't remember that? I know y'all remember that earlier this year. See, we need to do a matter of fact, Chakra Doctor gonna do a recap since y'all forgot. Because you know we done shift the timeline, so don't worry about you not remembering what happened in January, because sometime when the timeline shifts, you forget about it so that you can move forward and look forward. So, I'm not label judging, criticizing nobody for forgetting what has happened, but I'm here to remind you. I'm here to remind you. And we're gonna remind you. I'm gonna come here and we're gonna do a recap. We're gonna do the recap on the 31st, going into the first. We're gonna do the recap right there because we're gonna wait all the way to the 31st because things are still perspiring and transpiring right now. So, next, I'm sorry.
Elon Musk shuts down all transgender conversations with this one thing. If you have a womb, you're a woman. Otherwise, you are not.
See, you can't make me hate a man with 13 children. You can't make me hate a nigga with 13 kids, baby. He taking care. I'm not talking about a nigga with 13 kids and he a deadbeat. You can't make me hate a nigga with 13 churn and he taking care of. He got 11. What? He got 11 kids, 10 kids. He taking care of all of them. I can never hate that. I love that guy. That guy is who I aspire to be. I love. That's one of the reasons. That's probably like one of the main reasons I really never really really never really hate Boosie. Lil Boo, no matter what, yeah, you know, we all know they all sipping the get down juice. We ain't talking about that. We just gonna keep it right now. We just gonna keep it surface right now. We ain't trying to go mind blown emoji yet. We ain't only 30 minutes into the street. We ain't about to go mind blown emoji yet. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't make me hate a nigga with 8 baby mamas and 13 kids and he taking care of all of them. You can't make me hate those guys. Why? Because they doing what Mother Nature told them to do. Be fruitful and multiply. When you getting all that bread and you hoard it to yourself, that is a gluttonous, greedy, deadly sin. But when you say, man, I got all this bread, I'm about to make me some kids and leave it all to them. Now you doing what the great mother told you to do, man. Now you doing what? Now you're becoming a god. Why? Because guess what? Let's say you got 8 kids. That's 8 souls fixated on you. You are the son of 8 souls. You got 13 kids. Man, listen, man. Man, look, I hope you have many children as you possibly can, man. Trillionaire, man, I hope you have 100 children. Hope you take your sperm and go get, man, who won't have these children, girl? Listen, you feel me? You got a trillionaire. Man, the dude about to be a trillionaire. A trillionaire. You think that, you can't make me hate no Elon Musk. Why? That boy said, you heard what Elon Musk said? If you got a womb, you're a woman. If you don't got a womb, you are not. Any questions? You can't make me hate a guy that has took and birthed 13 souls out of wombs. I ain't about to hate him, even if he on some crazy shit. I'm not about to hate that. He doing his thing. He doing his thing. I'm not about to hate a guy who get into the bread. I'm congratulating anybody. I'm not only thing I'm not congratulating is brokenness. If you sitting on your ass wondering why you ain't getting, man, look, you ain't going above and beyond the Call of Duty, staying up, nigga going to sleep, subpar nigga should have you up at night. You should have nightmares because you going to sleep broke, nigga. Like I did. Nigga, I couldn't get no sleep. I couldn't get no sleep until I got to the onion. Till I got to the onions, had to put the onions under my feet and go, oh, great grand holy mother of all divine, give me provision, please. I'm not trying to be out here representing the great grand holy mother of all divine broke. Now, if you broke, that means something inside of you still broken and you gotta heal, my dog. You gotta heal, my dude. You feel me? But you ain't gonna never make me hate a guy that's birthing 13 kids. Let's get it.
The internet is comparing Latto and Coi Leray. Latto or Coi Leray. Especially after she didn't have her baby, so she didn't became a little slim thicker.
I'm gonna go with Latto because her name Big Mama. I'm biased. I'm biased. Anybody call themselves Big Mama? Hey, look, you got my voice. You got my vote. Okay. Yes. And Lotto is more naturally beautiful. In my book, this is just my opinion. Lotto is more naturally beautiful than Coi Leray. And I feel like Lotto can beat Coi Leray up in a fight. So I know she can handle herself and she's not a weak broad. Yeah. That because you know me, I'm a demi sapiosexual. You gotta have some other stuff going on besides looks for me. I can't looks, that's cool. I'm not saying it ain't cool. That matter of fact, that's very important. That's gonna keep us wanting each other because you stay looking hot, I stay looking hot. That's gonna keep us wanting each other. But you know, just going off of what I observe, how they carry themselves in their career and what what they got going on. You know, Coi Leray, the shit you got going on with them daddy issues, and you and your pops and all that stuff, and then you and Trippie Redd and all that stuff, and but how Lotto carry herself, you know, you wonder who she booty wooing and blase blind with. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, give out yeah, you know, if Lotto hit the scene, that's yeah. Lotto hit the scene, they're gonna be like, oh, Lotto didn't hit the scene. If Coi Leray hit the scene, they're gonna be like, she's straight. And we're gonna talk about in terms of, you know, star power as well. So I'm definitely gonna go 100% hands down, Lotto beats Coi Leray. What do you say? Who y'all rolling with? Lotto or Coi Leray? And in terms of smash or pass, who is the best? Who is the best looker? Lotto or Coi Leray? What's next?
R.I.P. Peter Greene, found dead in his New York
Wowzers.
apartment.
Do y'all know who Peter Greene is? Do y'all know who Peter Greene is? Do y'all remember who Peter Greene is? If y'all don't remember who Peter Greene is, I'm about to make you remember. Peter Greene. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, share, save, like. Comment, follow, share, save, like. Peter Greene is the bad guy that played on The Mask with Jim Carrey. And he played in a whole bunch of other movies, but it got to be a timeline shift because I can't really remember and specify the specific movie. His main specific movie was The Mask. That's what blew him up. He blew up situated on The Mask, the bad guy on The Mask with Jim Carrey. That and from then he played in Lord of the Rings, I believe. He played in all kind of stuff. Pulp Fiction. All put Peter Greene movies and name them all.
The Rich Man's Wife, Judgment Night, The Bounty Hunter, Blue Streak.
Blue Streak. Y'all forgot he played on Blue Streak with Martin. Yeah. Yeah, he was the bad guy on Blue Streak with Martin. He always plays a bad guy in the movies, too. He plays a lot of bad roles, Peter Greene. And he went out bad, too. He was looking horrible when he went out, too. Damn, man. R.I.P. to Peter Greene, man. R.I.P. to Peter Greene, bro. You feel me? Even though he might be with the whoopty woo, the blah, 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 I can't appreciate the art. He was that guy in The Mask with Jim Carrey. He was that. He played a good bad guy. He does play good bad guys. I'm not gonna lie. He never was that, he never made it to the Tom Cruise, Jim Carrey level, but he was always like A minus. That's A plus. He was always like A minus, B plus range. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him A minus for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, A minus. Yeah, he always played the bad guy though. He always played the bad guy. Yeah, man, that's crazy. So now my brain, that was the surface level. R.I.P. to Peter Greene. Now we gonna get into a little bit more. Look at all these celebs getting X'd out, man. Man, listen, hold on. There's a list. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys right quick. I'm gonna show you guys this list, right, of celebrities getting X'd out. Let me see if I do. I got them on my list anymore. Oh no, I forgot. I didn't put them in the queue. My bad. But I got a list of all of these TikToker streamers, these YouTube streamers, these Instagram streamers, these Facebook streamers, these streamers, like these Twitch and Kick streamers. All of them, like these main streamers. Because remember, y'all gotta understand where streamer comes from. Streamer comes from the term mainstream. So the mainstream is CBS, the mainstream is ABC, the mainstream is, all of these different major channels. But remember, that's the mainstream. You got sub streams. This is why you got to sub to the stream. Y'all got to understand, this is a holographic computer game we playing, and you keep on not applying gaming metrics to life. The reason why you're not successful in life because you literally don't apply gaming metrics. How do you apply gaming metrics? What's your most favorite game that you played when you were coming up? Or not just coming up. What is the most favorite game that you love? Right? Why don't you live life like that game that you love? Your favorite game is Mortal Kombat? Why you don't go out here battling your fears like Sub-Zero? Your favorite game is Pac-Man? Why you ain't going out here and getting them ghosts? Right? And eating up them ghosts and exercising them demons about your life. Or your favorite game is Call of Duty? Why you ain't sniping inside of your soul, inside of your heart, and killing those negative emotions and taking those emotional responses that trigger that the matrix is triggering in you from the traumas and the dramas in your life and pew pew pewing them like Call of Duty. Oh, your favorite game GTA? Why you ain't start your business and go out there like GTA? Man, I need this, I need this. I'm about to go get this, I'm about to go get this. Well, I'm plan, strategizing my business. See, you supposed to be taking and playing life like the favorite game that you play. Or you like to play football? That's your favorite game? Why you ain't quarterbacking this thing like Tom Brady? Your life. Why you ain't quarterbacking your life like, you know, the dude from the Chiefs? You know, I'll be knowing these dudes' names like that. The dude from the Chiefs, Mahomes. Why you ain't structuring your life like that boy Jackson, Lamar Jackson? Why you ain't quarterbacking your life like Drew Brees? Why you ain't quarterbacking your life like Cam Newton? Why you look at show me the quarterbacks that are unsuccessful. Show me the unsuccessful quarterbacks, nigga. There are none. Even Michael Vick. Even Michael Vick, after he did all, after he went through that walk of shame, that boy still to this day a successful quarterback. There is no such thing as an unsuccessful quarterback, but the only unsuccessful quarterback is the quarterback that was on drugs, the quarterback that was doing substances, or the quarterback that just completely ruined his career because he was just a poop in the league. You ain't gonna never see no unsuccessful. Show me the unsuccessful leader of a team. It ain't happening. That's why he able to lead the team. You see what I'm saying? So why are we not doing that to our life? Your favorite game is shooting pool. Why you ain't figuring out how to knock the balls of your life into the right pockets? Ooh, wait a minute. Your favorite game is Monopoly, playing board games? Why you ain't structuring your life like that board game and rolling your dice and getting your community in your chest? On and on. I could go on and on with the analogies, man. Let's go to the next one.
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Falling birth rate approaches record low. Country's population declined for the 23rd straight month in November, with almost twice as many deaths and births. It now ranks among the world's lowest in fertility. No humans, no civilization.
So Taiwan ranks the world's lowest in fertility. Do you understand do you understand what the great grand holy mother is doing right now? There's a system called checks and balances. This is my message to all of the lighter skinned nations in the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. If you are of any of the races that get burned by the sun, if you go in the sun and it burns you, here is my advice to you. Sincerely, here's my advice to you. You need to devise a way to become a spiritual, alkaline person. Number one. When you become a spiritual alkaline person, your vibration is going to change. It's going to attract you to different spaces in life that are going to guide you to your next part, which is number two. You need to exercise the program, prejudice, and racism that the American constitutional, institutional, governmental machine programs you. Because remember, just like America programmed black people to be poor have-nots, America programmed white people to be what? Racist, I'm better than you, snobs, look down upon you. So remember, black people, you gotta exercise, literally exercise and get healthy to exercise your demons. Black people, we gotta get rid of the spirit of gluttony. We gotta get rid of the spirit of greed. We gotta get rid of so many things. But understand that when the calamity hits, you're not gonna be affected by that, right? You gotta remember that white people, you gotta align yourself with the spirit. And after you align yourself with the spirit, you then gotta align yourself with melanin. Why do you have to do that? Because melanin is your source, Caucasian. Melanin is your source, Arab. Melanin is your source, Chinese, Taiwanese, Japanese, Korean. You guys, so the Koreans, I'm gonna show you, for example, the Koreans, You need to go and seek out you need to get spiritual and seek out the black Koreans in Korea, the ones y'all look down upon. Indians, you need to get spiritual and seek out the black Indian. I ain't talking about them brown ones. They still racist against the black. I'm talking about the real black ones, the niggas. The real niggas of India. Arabs need to do the same. All of y'all need to do the same. Get spiritual and align yourself with the melanin that allows you to align yourself with them now that you're spiritual. Because then and only then will you be able to unlock the secrets to be able to go into the sun without getting burned the natural way. It ain't gonna take no needles. It ain't gonna take no motherfucking what my preacher towel, my something, because I'm burning up in my own shit, and I laid up there and cut that damn heater off before I got on here, but I'm still burning up. Sorry. So with that being said, remember, the Koreans killed off all of the black. Hey, they saying and I mean, wait a minute, somebody. So yes, so all of the Hispanics that get burned by the sun, you need to get spiritual first, meaning get spiritual. How do you get spiritual? The first thing you're gonna have to remove is your privilege and your pre-programmed racism. They pre-program you to it. Every single movie you go to has a picture of you as the good guy and a picture of black as the bad guy. Every single, church you go to has your color as the good guy and the black dark color as the bad guy. This is programming. You might not realize it in passing, but now that I'm mentioning it, and after you get over your cognitive dissonance, you're gonna see, damn, wait a minute, I do got some racist tendencies in me. And it's pre-programmed. It's not. It's just something that they do automatically. When a white lady clutches her purse, that's just something she do automatically, man. When they get, why? Because they lack melanin, and melanin is a body, a vessel without melanin will be more fearful, will be more nervous, will be more anxious. Melanin is the stuff that balances all of those negatives out, because those things are used for your benefit, to be cautious, nervous, and anxious, right? They're used for your benefit, meaning when something bad is around you, your body has a system to detect that bad. And if you get anxious around certain people or anxious around certain things or cautious or right? These are all your signals of your body letting you know that, there might be danger in effect. But when you don't have a deep content of melanin within you, you can misread and misperceive those feelings as something that is literally coming from an outside source. You think, oh man, these people are just bad, when it really, no, it's just your lack of melanin can't handle your anxiety. Your lack of melanin can't handle your, think about this. If you go and look, all of right now, when you go and look in America, we just talking about America. When you look in, and when you go across the world, the majority of illnesses that black people are passing away from are food-related illnesses, right? The majority of illnesses that other races are passing away from are basically, genetic illnesses and different illnesses that got to do with their, their functioning of the lack of melanin. You see this all the time. And understand what's going on. Understand that Elon Musk and Donald Trump and Kanye West are together trying to make sure that everybody make babies, bro. Understand that the LGBTQIA plus community is completely 100% with it as well. You go all across and see that there are actual gay men and gay women coming out and saying, no, this has gotten out of hand. The birth rate has declined in all of the spaces where this flourishes. You understand what's going on? You have to understand that even that remember they say the enemy of my enemy is my friend. They got enemies that's cooking up with enemies because of this right now. These dudes don't normally get together and, even though they're a brotherhood, even though they're together, these dudes don't normally just hang like that and collab like that. No. They're getting the numbers. They're reading the numbers. Wow, the Italians' birth rate is low. The English, their birth rate is low. Oh, wow, Taiwan, Korea, China. Go look. Mother Nature is literally extinguishing that which does not serve her purpose. If you do not serve the purpose of Mother Nature, you will fall to the wayside. I'm letting you know that. She is the source to be reckoned with. And if you are not in tune with Mother Nature, she will delete your bloodline. And it's easy for her to do because she is the source of all bloodlines. So understand what's going on in the world today, man. Next, let's hit it up.
So, ex-University of Michigan football coach Sharon Moore offered OnlyFans models tickets in exchange for foursomes.
Say it again. Hold on. Wait.
So he's going to OnlyFans models, and if you want a ticket, he says you can get a ticket in exchange for a foursome.
And then what happened to him?
It's a picture up here showing him in a jail cell.
Oh, the dude. All right, you talking about oh boy. So, and this is what I be saying. This is why I don't blame nothing. I don't blame nothing on these females. I don't blame nothing on these females. This is why I don't blame nothing on these females. Because we live in a society where men have made women multi-millionaires because of the way that they look. When a woman sexualizes herself, she gets paid for it. We live in a capitalistic country where times are very, very, very hard. And when times get hard, what do women resort to? They resort to the original produce in the garden. It was fruits, vegetables, and coochie in the garden. Fruits, vegetables, and fallopian tubes in the garden. Fruits, vegetables, and uterus in the garden. Okay? These are the first three commodities of all the world. And we have a society. Man, I did a post on TikTok that explained that showed up, it post viral too. The post viral, it had like 300,000 views or whatever. And the post was this OnlyFans model was showing her OnlyFans payout to the girl who was interviewing her. And the girl had made 4.5 million for that month, and the month wasn't even over with yet. She couldn't have been no more than 22 years old. So you're trying to tell me we live in a world where 22-year-old females are millionaires because they're busting it open, and you're gonna blame the female? So you're not about to blame the niggas with the money. When we know the niggas with the money around the world, we know. What would you do for love? We know you tried everything, but it don't give up that moolah. Anybody that has some money, y'all know how that motion go when you got you some money. Y'all know how that motion go when you got you some millions. So you're not about to tell me that all these guys, these males, are paying for cooch and making these girls millionaires. And you trying to tell me the other girls are not going to see that and say, ooh, 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 I want to try, I want to try, I want to rock, I want to rock, I want to rock. You think they're not going to try? You think that, wait a minute, the internet is incentivizing. The social media app is incentivizing. Go on every single app. There's no matter what app it is. There is a section on that app where you can feast your eyes on feminine bodies, twergulating and percolating. Hmm? And you Negroes, you guys, you males, species who are watching right now is paying these chicks. This is how you niggas is lame. You niggas is paying for chicks you ain't even touching, bro. You at least if you gonna make the broad a millionaire. Man, they had this video, this one, go TikTok it or Google it or whatever, OnlyFans it or whatever the case may be. They got this one chick. She was showing her number one OnlyFans, her number one OnlyFans fan, right? And believe it or not, this one guy, I forgot what she called him. She called him by his name, like that's her dude. Like not that's her dude, but like, oh, that's my number one fan. Yeah, he gave me $4 million this month. My number one fan. One dude gave this one broad $4 million this month. And so, what incentive do females have to stop selling it? You know. So this is why I blame these dudes. I blame these dudes for the way these females are running out. Listen, these females are out here running wild, and I blame you niggas, man. I don't blame these chicks. These chicks are reacting to the masculine energy that is in present authority right now. And the masculine energy that is in present authority right now is I can't even call it masculine energy. It's perverted energy. It's not masculine energy. Masculine energy is not perverted. So that thing y'all calling toxic masculinity, that's not masculinity. There's no such thing as masculinity being toxic. Masculinity is divine. And when you are encountering that which you call toxic masculinity, you are actually encountering perversion. And you don't know what else to call it because you don't know that, knowledge is power. So understand that, man. Understand that these things happen because dudes don't know how to control their lower natures. If you're still a guy out here in 2025 going into 2026 still thinking with his dick, you ain't no hope for you, bro. Ain't no hope for you. Why? Because all this money out here, all this success out here, all of this discipline out here, all of this getting your body right, getting your mind right, getting everything right out here, and you're focused on going to work on the hamster wheel so that you can take the money that you make on the hamster wheel and spend it on a broad who don't care nothing about you. You niggas is lame. That broad don't care nothing about you. She wants your money. Just like on the opposite end, you chicks is out here taking care of these niggas. Why you don't let these niggas go homeless, man? Kick them nigga out your house, let them go motherfucking homeless, nigga, and let's show the nigga how to get it out the mud. Then he's gonna learn the lesson of not being able to be a provider. But guess what you gonna do? Oh no, I'm about to lay up now. Guess what? I'm not saying if he's a man with a plan. If he's a man with a plan, by all means, provide, man, do everything you can for a man with a plan. Especially if that man with that plan is making you the center and the head of that plan and saying, "Hey, look, this shit, I'm about to quarterback this shit through you." Yeah, you would want to go above it, and you know he's a real one, and you know he's a real one, and you know he's a real one. You supposed to support that. But I'm talking about the ones y'all complaining about, the Pookie, the Ray Ray, the one that's sitting on the thing in your house playing the video game, eating up all your food, eating up all your children's food, and then going behind your back, lying, stealing, cheating, all of this stuff that women are complaining about, right? Why is this dude living in your home? That ain't that dude's fault. That's your fault for allowing that negative energy into your life. That's a negative energy for somebody to be broke and then bring you into a world of calamity and brokenness too. Broke people create more broke people. The only cure for brokenness is abundant mind state. Once the mind state becomes abundant, then brokenness gets removed out of the picture. And there's no such thing as broke. There's only things that need to be fixed. And once fixed, you ain't got to go back and fix it again, especially when you're fixing it through a divine insight and a divine mind state. Next.
The barbershops are in a crisis.
Oh, wait. I already know what she's about to say. The barbershops are in a crisis, y'all. Man, are y'all paying for them high-ass barbershop cuts? Wait a minute. Read that. Read that for me.
The barbershop is in a crisis as shops lose $412 million from vacant chairs after jacking up prices to $100 for a fade.
$100 for a fade. And I know spots out here, man, listen, I got a lineup. I got a lining, and they charge me $50. I know it's 100 for a fade. I know it's about 150 if you get, oh man, listen. If you still getting your haircut in 2025, 2026, you just a duck. Why? Number one, you are cutting off your antennas. You are, when I say haircut, when you shave your head and you cut your hair, you are cutting off your antennas. You are literally cutting off your power source of energy that the sun pours into your melanin. This is pure melanin. This is pure melanin. Your hair, my hair is, you can't even tell it different. My hair is the same color as the blackness in this picture. The same color as the blackness. This is how you know, this is how you know that we are children of the cosmos. Look at our antenna. Our antennas were literally made to communicate with the cosmos, download from the sun. Negative energy, get thee behind me, Satan. Oh, these niggas is broke. These niggas don't want to do nothing with their life. These niggas ain't eating right. These niggas, yeah, your hair, look, your hair have you sensing stuff before it comes. Your hair have you dreaming of abundant and a prosperous future. Your hair, remember, take the H off of hair and I got air, no air, no air. No hair, hair. They trying to make sure we don't have no hair. Why you think every time they show the black woman in the movie, it's always the short hair black woman, never the long hair? Remember, go and research on ChatGPT the psychology of having long hair. Go on ChatGPT and research the psychology of having long hair. Your hair is literally your antennas. These antennas do more than just style you. These antennas are, if you become conscious, if you become aware, because a lot of y'all just not aware. A lot of y'all just walking around unaware. And that's the Achilles heel right there. You're not seeking to become more aware of what's going on in life, even though it's bashing you in your face like bow, bow, theory after theory, exposure after exposure, and you just hamster wheeling me. I'm not saying nothing wrong with the hamster wheel. I'm saying, hey, but we're supposed to be aspiring for more than the hamster wheel. We are supposed to be aspiring for more than the hamster wheel. We are not supposed to be settling for what the hamster wheel has to give us. We are supposed to be working and finding out a way where we can get off of the hamster wheel. And at least then, we might still be in the hamster cage, but at least then we're off the wheel. At least then we're off the wheel, right? But if we still on the wheel, you said, I remember, yeah, man, man, no, it used to be cheap, man. See, now I'm feeling like a dinosaur. Cause back in my day, haircut was $12. 12 motherfucking dollars. A haircut was $12. You ain't, man, look, you ain't never gotta see me worry about, listen, you ain't never gotta see me worry about go get no more $50 haircuts. I don't want no more $50 lineups. Look, I'm gonna go to my boy. My boy got $30 shape up, bro. $30 shape up. I'm staying at listen, if you charging 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 to give me a lineup. Now I'm not talking about, a full haircut. I can see it's inflation. Times have changed, things have changed, and you gotta make ends meet. But equipment probably is higher now. To get a barber's license is probably higher now. Everything is probably risen, right? But hell no, nigga, 50 for the lineup, and they charging 100 for the cut. No wonder the barber industry is falling. Ain't that something? The barber industry is falling. You want to know? Now we about to get a little deeper. You want to know my personal reason why I think the barber industry is falling? I think the barber industry is falling because the great grand holy mother of all divine likes to see you with long antennas. And those of us, I'm telling you, bro, watch. There's something to that, cutting off our hair stuff. But when you go and look in their world, nah, long hair don't care, right? Shouldn't shouldn't be cutting our hair out. I'm telling you, that is a rabbit hole that bro. Once you travel down a rabbit hole of the hair industry, you're gonna realize that it's a way more than a theory. It's not a conspiracy theory at all. The hair industry is a multi-billion-dollar billion-dollar industry, and the main proponent or the main consumer of it is the black woman and the black man. The barber industry, billion-dollar industry. The hair nail. Don't even talk about the black women with the hair and the nails and the lashes. And look, why you think they put them lashes on your lashes? They putting hair on top of your hair. Why? Because they're trying to dim. They're trying to dim the frequency that naturally pulsates. So let me give you the science behind it, so you can really understand why they make you cut your hair. Inside of your body, you have something called a nervous system. Your nervous system, for lack of a better term, your nervous system is your spidey sense. Your nervous system is the thing, your nervous system is the reason why you hear thoughts. The reason why you're able to hear your voice in your mind is because of your nervous system. The reason why you're able to close your eyes and imagine is because of the nervous system. The reason why you are able to think is because of the nervous system. The reason why you are able to get hard and your get hard, or your coochie get wet, or your right now if your nipples get hard, your nervous system, right? So your nervous system is the system that transmits electric magnetic energy throughout your body. All right? Now here's the thing. Your nervous system, just like any other system in your body, has an outlet. So for instance, your reproductive system has an outlet. That outlet, y'all call it orgasm, right? The respiratory system has an outlet. That outlet is called inhale, exhale, air, right? So understanding your nervous system has an outlet. That outlet is called your hair. Your hair comes from out something called pores. You can liken a pore as a portal. A portal of what? Your hair is literally the ending of your nervous system. Whoo, I just dropped the science on you just now. Wait a minute. Your hair is literally the ending of your nervous system. So when you see those, why you think when your nerves, you get the goosebumps, your hairs stand on end? Oh, I'm preaching right now. Great Grand Holy Mother, let it flow through me. Let it flow through me, Great Grand Holy Mother. The reason why your hair stand on end and your nipples get hard and you get the goosebumps when your nervous system reacts to a truth, or your nervous system hears a song, or your nervous system, you get the butterflies when certain presents come through, or you're watching something crazy on a TV, or something or crazy visual is freaking your mind out, right? Or you're on some type of psychedelic, you got all kind of nervous system reactions, right? But your nervous system is literally the thing that gives you the chills, right? When you get the chills, when you activate, your nervous system is transmitting those signals. The ending of your nervous system, this is why you got hair everywhere. You got hair in your nose, you got hair in your ears, you got hair on your arms, you got hair on your legs, you got hair everywhere. Everywhere you got hair in your butt crack, you got hair everywhere. Pores of hair all over the entire your body. Why? Because literally your hair is the ending of your nervous system. Now let's get into the other deeper part of it. Now that you know that your hair is the ending of your nervous system, I hope that you quit cutting your nerves. Quit perming your nerves. Quit wigging your nerves. Let your nerves flow free, grow free, get natural. Your nerves are going to thank you later. Now your nerves has an outlet for all of those thoughts to transmit when it's time to go. It's when it's time for you to dig inside of yourself and get that good old imagination cranking. These things are emitting out. They are emitting a flow. Where are the like minds? Where are the like things? Where are the like subjects? Where are the like everything? Why? Because your hair long. Now, the longer your hair is, what? The more patient your nerves are. Look, you ready? And this is why they're painting these young black males with the long dreadlocks. They're painting them as villains. Why? Because it's all a subconscious plot to make sure that the black man isn't seen as desirable because he's the most desirable man on the face of the planet. Of all the ethnicities, the American black man is the most desirable man. Now, wait a minute. Why would you want to make him cut his hair? Because you know the science of hair. And the science of hair is that a person with longer hair is more attractive than a person with shorter hair. Science proves it. Biology proves it. They already did the study. And people pick the people with the long hair. This is why the whole industry, the whole hair industry is geared to having you some type of hairstyle that's long and big. And hair is all this big thing. They even, in Atlanta, they got the hair conventions. They got hair conventions all over America. And most of those hair conventions are centered and geared to extract the dollars out of the black community so that they can cut their nerves, cut the ending of their nervous systems. This is why they make you shave your pubes, right? This is why they say women, you gotta shave your pubes, you gotta shave your underarm, you gotta shave your arms, you gotta shave your legs. Why? Because you're shaving your nerves. This is why females' nerves are so bad. This is why females get anxious and so bad. Look, show me a calm ass female. I'll show you a female that got that she probably got long hair natural, and she probably letting her hair grow out of certain places on her body. I guarantee you. Go look. Why you think when females become enlightened and become conscious, the first thing they do is go natural? Why you think when black people in general become conscious, the first thing that they do is go natural? When a black person becomes conscious, truly conscious, aware of the matrix, and they wake up all of the tricks that Saturn is playing. Speaking of Saturn, go get my book, The Black Cube Codex. Saturn exposed, sovereignty restored. If a person is literally aware of that, they're going to see that, wait a minute, the barber matrix is another rabbit hole to extract my energy. Telling you now, bro. I'm not saying don't go get a lineup, but the barber industry shouldn't be as big as it is. Hell no. The barber industry shouldn't be as big as it is. Why? Because y'all supposed to be growing y'all hair, and niggas it's supposed to be a whole new industry. Niggas was getting lineups. Why? Because everybody growing their hair. And remember, our proudest moments were what? Back in the day when we was proud and we had them big old afros. Remember? That was in that. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. That was when we was coming together, and everybody had them big old afros, and everybody was proud to be this color. Y'all remember? So understand your hair is your antenna, and them cutting, man, that's a whole nother matrix right there. But I'm gonna revisit that. If you got any questions, cares, or concerns about that, let it be known, man. And yeah, man, quit putting them false chemicals in your hair. Go get you some lemon. Go get you some lime. Squeeze you some lemon lime and strain it, and let that be your motherfucking moisturizer in your goddamn in your goddamn shampoo or cleaning, man. Go in the shower and clean your hair and scrub your hair with lemon and lime, bro. I just gave you a whole secret. I wasn't even supposed to give you that, but great grand holy mother put it on my heart. What's next?
How come female rappers never rap about motherhood?
How come female rappers never rap about motherhood? Because they're paid. They are paid to not rap about motherhood. There is a ginormous plot to make sure it's called go look it up, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it called population control, or what do they call it? What's the name for the population control? It's called youth youth and something. I forgot what the name of it called. But anyway, that's what Bill Gates is trying to do. That's what all of these people who are aligned with him are trying to do. They're trying to cull the world population down a few billion people. That's a lot of people that you're trying to X out. And they're doing this thing. I forgot what it's a certain name that they're calling it to mask what it is, but it's actually this is what this is what that V word, when people was sticking, when people was on heroin. Remember when people was doing that Frank Lucas and putting that thing in their arm with the Frank Lucas? Yeah. That's where that come from, to bring down the number in the populace, because they're what is called.
Is it eugenics?
Yes, eugenics. Go look up eugenics. Like Eugene. Remember, that's why I be saying, bro, look at that name. People, this for all the people who name Eugene, right? Eugene. Eugene is the root of eugenics. This is all tied in to keep to keep us from being fruitful and multiplying. Because there's a big thing that's about to happen. And that thing involves melanated people of the globe waking up, becoming conscious, and ascending into 5D light waves, ascending into the 5D mainframe, ascending into the 5D matrix, because the matrix exists on 5D, in case you didn't know. 5D is now, oh, freedom. No, the matrix exists on 5D. It's just a bigger freedom. It's just a bigger freedom and a more fluid and a way more bigger freedom and fluid light. But don't get it, the matrix exists on the fifth dimension as well. Um, you can't escape the matrix. The matrix exists at every level of the dimension. Remember, the matrix is the Ma playing tricks. That's why all my sons got them M's on their Gmail. Y'all didn't get that. Remember, the matrix is Ma playing tricks. That's why all my sons got them M's on their Gmail. That's for only the people who know. See, this thing goes deeper than rap. This is deeper. Why you think the artists keep telling you that it's deeper than rap? Because, just like Candace Owens says, they're trying to show you that this is a CIA government vehicle to get melanated men. And then, no, it's just simple. And it's simple. The reason why melanated men are hated on the face of the planet is because we get the most females, bro. It's the classic conundrum of another bro hating on another bro because Brody get more hoes than you, nigga. That's what it is, bro. The reason why white guys really hate black guys is because they know that if you remove all of the red tape, if you remove all of the bullcrap, if you remove all of the things, all of the systems that you have in place to get black men and black women down, you know for a fact that we can take all y'all bitches. White people know this. Hispanic people know this. Asian people know this. Every single race on the planet Earth knows this for a fact. That if you just give us a regular plain old plain Jane Tarzan in a jungle reality, and you're gonna take the white dude, the black dude, the Hispanic dude, and the Hispanic dude, the Asian dudes, and all the dudes and all the chicks. All the dudes and all the chicks, we're gonna put them all on the island. We're gonna bring black men on it. We're gonna bring the black men on the island too. I guarantee you, I guarantee you, the black dude's gonna have all the broads. Cause why? We all butt naked walking on the island. Soon as all the broads see how we hanging, it's a wrap. Soon all the broads see how we built, it's a wrap. Soon all the broads see that we bigger and we taller and we more athletic. I mean, the jungle takes over and she's gonna say, I want to procreate with that. At least give it a try. That's what's gonna happen. So this is why I encourage everybody, man, get your body right, get your mind right, bro. So this is why the black man is the most hated, the most tormented, the most this, the most that, because deep down inside, every male species on the face of the planet knows that if given an equal playing field, that black men could take y'all broads, black men could take y'all women, hands down. And guess what? People who think with their crotch are going to be like, oh, threatened. But if you was a spiritual guy, a black man, no man would be able to take your woman. If you was higher in mind, higher in nature, higher in intellect, and higher in spirit, and most importantly, higher in magic. That's another reason why a lot of these females don't be like really rocking with you dudes. Cause you niggas don't know how to practice magic. You niggas don't know astrology, you niggas don't know numerology, you niggas don't know sorcery, you niggas don't know magic, you niggas don't know nothing as it pertains to sacred feminine energy. You niggas don't, the only thing about sacred feminine energy you niggas know is chaos and darkness. That's all you know. You niggas don't know nothing about what it takes to commune with the cosmos. You niggas are not spiritual at all. All you do is think with your dick in your stomach, my nigga. You don't got no kind of spiritual anything going on inside you and actually calling yourself God. This is crazy. This is crazy. Nigga on a hamster wheel calling himself God, but still got that God, still got to go get his check from the devil. This shit crazy, bro. You niggas call yourself kings and queens. Well, show me a king. You a king? You a queen? Show me a king or a queen that's getting a paycheck. A king or queen getting a paycheck every week from a boss. You a king? You a queen? You a god? You a goddess? Do you have a boss? If you have a boss, stop calling yourself king, queen, god, or goddess. Do not call yourself king, queen, god, or goddess until you become the boss. Okay? Then you can call yourself king. Then you can call yourself god. Then you can call yourself goddess. Then you can call yourself queen. Why? Because then at least you'll be the most powerful pieces on the chessboard. At least then. Why you don't talk that shit while you still a pawn. Don't talk that shit while you still a rook. Don't talk that shit while you still a knight. Don't talk that shit while you still a bishop. If you ain't the king or the queen on the chessboard, ordering the pieces and doing the chess strategy, stop calling yourself a king or a queen. Okay. What's next?
90% of men have slept with 30 or fewer women in their entire life. True or false?
True. These niggas ain't getting no pussy. That's why you see them paying for it. These niggas is paying. These niggas is at home jerking off to OnlyFans girls, Pornhub, XX Hamster, and all of these other different things. We know you niggas ain't getting no coochie. You niggas don't know how to talk to no females. You niggas don't know how to. You niggas can't talk the draws off a bra. You niggas can't talk the draw. You niggas can't talk the. These niggas is scared to even approach the females. Oh, because the female is this, because the female is the reason why the female is this, the reason why the female is that is number one, your vibration. That's the shit that you attracting. Change your vibration and track better. Number two, you forgot that manhood means that you are supposed to have something going on in life for that female to do in order for that female to truly respect what you got going on. And no female is going to truly respect you if you go to work and you got a boss. Subconsciously, I'm not saying she's not gonna respect you in her conscious mind. Subconsciously, certain things are gonna happen because she knows that you are not the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega of this shit. There is another man, there's another person above you that can press the button on you and your whole shit go into shambles. She knows this. This is why she make show your ass go to work and give her that check, nigga. See? This is why I tell you, black man, if you are if you are what is called a black American man, you need to become an entrepreneur, hands down. If you don't, the world will not respect you at all. As long as you going to work for the establishment that is draining your life force, you will never have respect amongst these females. You will never have respect amongst these males, and you will always be considered a subpar male, a subpar man. This is remember they told you they considered you 3/5 of a man. You wasn't even a whole man. They considered you a beast, and it sees why. Look at your pants. You got your buns out. Your pants is sagging below your thighs and your ass is out. And so while you walking around right now, you got other same-sex males who like the same sex lusting off your backside, bro. And you think it's cool. But this same thing is a CIA vehicle meant to program and keep you broke. Show me the only rich people that are sagging their pants are the rich people who are puppets for higher rich people to paint that picture to you so that you can portray that poverty in your neighborhood. You don't see none of the other ethnicities sagging their pants, they're sagging their clothes with their. Why is the world so obsessed with black booty? The world is obsessed with black men's butts, and the world is obsessed with black women's butts. You don't see the conspiracy. You don't see the spell. You don't see. You got to put on the magic glasses. You got to put on the magic glasses. Why would these celebrities paint these lifestyles to you, but they themselves don't truly live their lifestyle? That lifestyle, they don't live that lifestyle. Them dudes is living in the Hamptons. Them dudes is on Washington. Them dudes is in Buckhead. Them dudes is in Marietta, Dunwoody, Alfred. Them dudes is not in the trenches like no, bro. Them dudes might swing through the trenches as a publicity stunt, but them dudes not doing none of that stuff that they rapping to y'all. And the ones that is doing the stuff that they rapping to y'all, that's just that's just the young and impressionable. That's just the young and impressionable, just following in the footsteps of the ones that came before them. That's all these dudes do. You can't blame these little dudes out here for sagging their pants when Tupac, the one you listen to, was sagging his pants, and Ice Cube and Easy E and NWA was sagging their pants. And they told you and they showed you on the documentary that Public Enemy and that whole Easy E and all them, that Bone Thugs and Harmony interview, when they told you and they showed you that they all had a meeting, and that meeting was to get together and turn this struggle genre of music that we created out of our struggle to make money, right? And they turned that into a vehicle of hypnotizing us to the grave and in jail. And this is why it was created. So literally, it was created. That's why you think it only had a 50-year, why you think it's only having a 50-year time span? The new world hip hop will not involve pew pew and man down, man down. The new hip hop not gonna have that. The new hip hop not gonna have objectify me, objectify me. Look at my body, look at my body. I got this nigga, I got that nigga. I do this. That's not gonna be the new hip hop. The new hip hop is gonna be those who have the magic glasses on. Why? Because when the year of calamity hit, those are gonna be the only ones who prepared for the 2 years before it hit. Those who prepared those 2 years before it hit started growing their vegetables. Started activating these chakras. Started fasting and communing with nature and getting with the great grand holy mother, because she about to do a doozy on y'all. I'm letting you know it right now. I'm giving it to you right out of the horse's mouth. In the year of the horses next year, I'm giving it to you right out of the horse's mouth, nigga. And I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Dog spelled backwards is dog. It's gonna be a doozy come 2028. You better prepare 2026. You better prepare 2027. You better get it ready. They already told you Donald Trump is going to be the last president. They wasn't lying to you. They wasn't lying to you. So let's, straighten up and fly right. Let's straighten up and fly right. What's next?
Certain scientists unveil a parallel universe in a quantum simulation, and it knows we're watching.
CERN discovers a parallel universe in a quantum what?
Simulation.
In a quantum simulation that is looking at us, observing us. I told you it's a Truman Show. Basically CERN just letting us know that they have discovered the people who looking at us during this Truman Show. They told you it was the Truman Show. So once again, read it out loud.
CERN scientists unveil a parallel universe in a quantum simulation, and it knows we're watching.
Ant-Man Quantumania. Listen, bro. They said they opened the gate to a parallel dimension, a parallel universe, and when they opened it, they seen them watching us. We looking for them, nah, they watching us. Just like on what, y'all? Squid Games. The whole time while they was playing the Squid Games, they was watching. Another movie, what was that? Alice in Borderland. The whole time while Alice in Borderland is going on, who's watching? You go and look. Matter of fact, they got another movie on Netflix called The Watchers. The whole time while they was in that forest, they was watching. If you want to be technical, if you want to be technical, that's a part of, the functioning of the Illuminati, watching. They all remember that. What's the thing is? We're watching out for you. We're always. They ain't say we looking out for you. See, a nigga that's looking out for you, that's different in the black world. In the black world, when you looking out for somebody, that's help. When you watching out for somebody, wait a minute, that can mean a myriad of things, right? When you watching out, man, watch out, man. Look at this. Watch out for that nigga. That nigga be scamming. Watch is what, y'all? Time. Time is who, y'all? Go get my book. Black Cube Codex, Saturn Exposed, Sovereignty Restored. If you want to know the ledge, you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. This is my copy. This is the copy I go on. We're gonna read a page for it's all said and done. We're gonna read a page for it's all said and done. Go get the go get the great black mama of creation if you want to know about the great grand holy mother. The great black mama of creation if you want to know about the great grand holy mother. But understand, man, we are living in a simulation. And that simulation can be likened unto the Truman Show. And that Truman Show, basically, that's basically like the higher us watching the lower us. We are the lower us. You that's watching this, right here, welcome to the lower world. The third dimension is the ghetto. The third dimension, in spiritual dimensional terms, the third dimension is the ghetto. It is the first plane of animation. The second dimension is foundation. First dimension is foundation, because the second dimension you're talking about minerals, nutrients and things of that nature. And then the first dimension you're talking about quarks, particles, atoms, and that you're talking about the quantum world, quantum mania, right? So the third dimension is the first dimension of form. So in actuality, the third dimension is really the first dimension, because the first dimension and the second dimension are the microscopic worlds. This is why right now, if you were to put the magic glasses on, you'll be call when you in Atlanta. I am in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. This is what you talking about. Every single thing I'm doing. Why you think Atlanta on fire like this right now? What fire sign you think got Atlanta on fire right now, nigga? She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. Okay. Uh so no, you call me when you in Atlanta. I'm outside too in Atlanta. So I'm out here. We are out here. We are loud and clear, and we are out here. We are not a secret. We are open like a motherfucker. Open house, open book, open everything, nigga. We are open like a motherfucker. Uh, but yeah, man, it's the Truman Show we in, bro. And the number one thing that you have to realize is that you are living in a computer-generated, simulated video game created by none other than the Black Cube himself. Okay? And once you wake up out of your slumber, remember, once you wake up out of your little vat in the matrix, you gotta wake up out of that little vat you stuck in. You right now, you still stuck in the vat. On the matrix, that little vat that they were sleeping in, you still stuck in the vat. You feel me? What did Elon do? He didn't do nothing, man. Hey man, I commend Brody. Elon is doing his duty. Elon is doing his duty, right? Boom. So you still in that vat. You gotta wake up out the vat and get all of those wires unplugged from you. First and foremost, Morpheus gotta come get you. You gotta go find you a mentor. Why? Because you're still in the matrix. You're still on the hamster wheel. You gotta go find a Morpheus. Who's Morpheus? Morpheus is the guy that's not on the hamster wheel. He has his own ship called the Nebuchadnezzar, and he moved through the matrix, and the Centaurs be looking for him and stuff, but they can't find him. Why? Because it's a group of them. It's a clique of them. So first and foremost, you got to go on your search. In the movie The Matrix, the reason why Neo even met Morpheus, because Neo was on a search. Neo was on a search engine looking for Morpheus. So you got to get on a search engine and say, wait a minute, I don't know how to wake up out this matrix. Why? Because I'm still on the hamster wheel. What is the hamster wheel? Do you get paid every week from a corporate establishment in America? That's the hamster wheel, bro. That means they working you 8, 10, 12, 16, 18-hour days. Some of y'all, right? That's the hamster wheel. All right, how do you get off that hamster wheel? By linking with a person who is off of the hamster wheel who used to be on. Don't link with a person who ain't never used to be on the hamster wheel and you ain't gonna be able to understand that philosophy. You gotta get with a person who was on the hamster wheel. And what's the hamster wheel? The blue collar is the hamster wheel. Blue collar is hamster wheel like a motherfucker. White collar, that's a bigger hamster wheel, but it's a more slow. Blue collar, that's that little slow hamster wheel. That fast hamster wheel. That white collar hamster wheel, that's that I'm walking. I'm still on the hamster wheel, but I'm moving a little slower. I ain't racing on the hamster wheel. You feel me? I'm on that white collar. But then you got those of us who are not even on the hamster wheel. We in the cage telling niggas how to get off the hamster wheel. Man, you gotta stop running so fast. You gotta leave this alone. You gotta leave that alone. You gotta da. And we're telling y'all, hey, this is how we got off the hamster wheel, bro. I used to be on the hamster wheel, garbage. I used to work at Wendy's, used to work at McDonald's, used to work at all of the fast food, used to work at all of the grocery stores. I used to blue collar, that was my life. All of the temporary agencies, back of the garbage truck. What are you talking about? Blue collar, that was my life. How did I go from, when I say blue collar, meaning when I wasn't hustling in the streets? We got to take that into consideration. When I wasn't hustling in the street, blue collar was the life. Wouldn't know white collar. Okay. How did I get up? How did I go from street blue collar to off the hamster wheel, having your way with this shit? Tell me, how did I do it? If you hamster wheel ass niggas who are poking and doing this and that and the third, get your ass off that hamster wheel first and get you some real money first. Buy you some land, get you a crib, get you a house. That house belonging to you. And do it through non-hamster wheel means. Do it through your own blood, sweat, and tears from the own company you built because you talented and you just great like that. That's it, man. And I know it sounds hard to do. I never said it was easy. Trust me, I've been doing it 11 years. It's not easy, but it must be done if you're going to be respected as a king or a god in flesh on earth. Another thing you black men are going to have to do is that you're going to have to get your bodies right. You're going to have to lose the pot bellies, lose the weight. You're going to have to go on fasts, intracellular detox, cleanse your body, get more. You're going to have to exercise, get muscular, get slim, get athletic build, get whatever, but get desirable, bro. Why? Because when the calamity hit in 2028, that's the ones who going to have the broads. The men who look good, but not only look good, the ones who can actually provide a life for the females that gonna come running to all of the fit males. The fittest males are going to get first dibs on the females. I'll repeat it again. The fittest males are going to get first dibs on the females when the 2028 calamity hit. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you how it's supposed to go. I'm letting you know. Get fit. Get emotionally intelligent. A lot of you niggas was raised by single mothers and don't know how to control your emotions. A lot of you niggas was raised by single mothers and think that going toe to toe with a female is actually the thing to do. No, it's a waste of time, energy, money, and it could get you put in jail. It's crazy. Trust me, I know. When I'm talking to you, I'm just talking to myself in the mirror, really. I don't see none of y'all. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror, talking to myself. That's what this really is, if you want to be technical. If you want to be technical, what's next?
83% of black men with an income of 100K or higher are married to black women.
And see how they try to paint us as the bad guy? 83% of black men who make $100,000 a year or better are married to black women. So why are they painting this narrative that these dudes get all this money and get them a white girl? Because it's propaganda, my brother. It's propaganda. And the propaganda says that, hey, we need to make sure that we demonize these black men. Why? Because if we don't, they're going to get all the bitches. God, it's that simple. It's no, literally, it's that simple. It's not simpler than that. Their war, don't get it twisted, their whole war is against the Great Mother at heart. But who is the Great Grand Holy Mother's champion? Black men. Telling you, bro. Go check the record book. This is called, why you think circumcision exists? Circumcision exists because a bunch of lil dick niggas are envious of big dick niggas. Period. Females even call it big dick energy. You can tell niggas who having their way with this pussy out here because they have a certain energy about them that says, I done fucked enough females to know that my dick is good, that my loving is good, that my sex is good, I eat pussy good, I look good, I got my shit together with my crib, I got my shit together with my car, I got my shit together with my bank account, I got my shit together with my bras, I got my shit together with everything going on around me, I got my shit together, I am a leader, I am the apex of this man shit if you talking about some real nigga shit, right? This is the thing, right? This is the thing. They are jealous of, it is a simple jealousy of the fat. Why you think everything in the world is fat, is black man phallus worship? Everything you see in the industry is black man phallus worship. Remember that. There is a whole thing that if you dive down the rabbit hole of how this really is all about the jealousy and envy of the black man's dick. That's what this is about. A whole bunch of lil dick niggas is mad at some naturally girthed big dick niggas, bro. That's what this is about, bro. That's what this is about, bro. And the penis is a muscle just like any other muscle. Why they just don't go to the gym and train it and get it long, my nigga? Just because you got to work for it don't mean it can't work for you. All right? And just because you got to work for it don't mean it can't work for you. But this is what this going. Why you think circumcision exists? Why you think all of these foods exist to poison the body so that black men's libido don't last that long? You gotta go deeper down the rabbit hole when you talking about these topics. Yeah, that's surface, but let's go in. Why are they putting the propaganda out there like all these rich black men are going and getting white girls when it's own when 83% of black men who make 100K or better or higher, right, are married to black women. So this means people are lying about high value men getting with white girls. That's a lie. It's only the high value puppet men who they are putting in your face that are getting with white girls. And I'm not saying 83, that's only 17% of black men. Those 17% of black men are getting with white girls. Why are you focusing on the 17% when the motherfucking 83% are marrying y'all? Nigga said, man, that CMOS have a motherfucker on 1,000. Hey, bruh. Say, bruh, that CMOS, them pistachios, them almonds, fasting, juice, all that have you on 1,000. Man, listen, bro. What's next? And we about to wrap it up in a minute. We got a little bit of time. We got about like 15 more minutes left for the 2 hour mark before we wrap it up.
It says,
Put some super chats in the chat and we can keep it going. Send Dwayne McClain some super chats and we can keep the talk going. You already know it's Saturday night. it's already Saturn's Day. You know, oh no, then it's Sunday. It's Sunday now. Uh-oh, Saturn's Day is over with, but it's still twilight, so we still got a little time left. So yeah, if y'all put some super chats in the chat, if y'all want to come up, come on up. If y'all want to talk some stuff, put some super chat in the chat to come on up. Show Dwayne McClain TV, High Megas TV, and DMTV 2 some love, and we'll get it in the building. What's next?
Kids who receive smartphones before age 12 face greater risk of obesity, depression, and poor sleep.
So once again, not only is this a war against the black man, but this is a war against all men's children. These people are literally, American, the weight loss crisis, or no, not the weight loss, the weight gain crisis in America are the higher, what is called the higher weight individual crisis in America is reminds me of the witch in that fairy tale that fed the children to get them plump so that she could put them in the oven.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel, the witch, first and foremost, her house was made out of what?
Candy.
Candy and cookies and stuff, right? And these candies and cookies and stuff, you eat it and it makes you tired. It gets you sleepy. Don't food do that to you? Don't that food do that to you? Right? And she feeds you, and you be in this delirium because you full of that food. Delirium, 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 and you be tired and in the delirium, and before you know it, she's got you in the oven. And she's baking you, and eating you. So this lets you know once again that they like eating these little people, right? But they show you in different fairy tales, but they show you also as a double or triple entendre because they show you in society. Look at what America is doing. America is pumping you up so that they can bake you. This is why you need to join my fitness program. This is why you need to join my boot camp. This is why you need to join my great Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine Exercise Your Demons program. This is why you need my algorithms. This is why you need my miracle food and miracle tea. This is why you need the actual books to educate yourself. This is why you need to come down to Atlanta and actually get that intracellular detox. This is why you need to come to the Positive Penitentiary. This is why you need to join the Positive Penitentiary program. If you're trying to get off, if you are trying to kick negative substances, you need to join and come into the Positive Penitentiary, bro. You feel me? But at the end of the day, this is why, bro. Next.
So designer Rick Owens had black people as servers dressed like slaves at an event. And black people are still going on and spending money with all these different European luxury brands as if these European luxury brands care about black folks.
And that's what make black people the laughing stock of the world. Because first and foremost, where is your self-respect as a I don't blame Rick Owens. I don't blame no white person on the face of the planet Earth for black stupidity. It ain't white supremacy, y'all. It is black stupidity. Black people, I'm about to say the S word. Black people, let me say another word. Nah, fuck all that. Black people, y'all stupid. Black people, we stupid. Why? Because there is no way you could ever hire me to do a job like that. There is no secret society on the face of the planet. There's not a promise from a secret society on the face of the planet that I would ever join. That I would ever join if I got to live a lie. You are living a lie when you believe in slavery. There is no such thing as slavery, bro. There is no such thing as slavery. You know what there is a such thing is? Scary ass niggas and punk ass bitches. And I know this for a fact. Why? Because I did 12 years in the joint, partner. And during my tenure in the joint, doing 12 years in the joint, my nigga, I witnessed black, white, Hispanic, and Asian power and weakness. Okay? And when it comes to manhood, bro, black men right now, the state that we're in, no, it's not white supremacy. It's not the white man placing all of these systems. No, it's number one, you being too weak. You're not knowledgeable enough. You got a lot of athletic things going for yourself. You got a lot of talented things going for yourself. But when it comes to actual, organized, structured genius that lives unapologetically melanin and willing to speak truth in front of any power and not afraid to practice his ancestral roots of sacred feminine sorcery and magic. This is what the power that great grand holy mother gave you has been whitewashed and you let it happen. So this is why you seeing this shit called Judgment Day. See, take the T off of judgment and you got judgment. Men are judges and judges will happen to men. Mother Nature will judge men. But she already, listen, they already went through their period of judgment. Remember this. The period of judgment, now the Bible speaks of what? Tribulation. The tribulation. That's going to happen. Look, I'm telling you, that's going to happen in about 2028. That last trumpet blowing, 2027 abundance. 2026 is prosperity. Everybody who been working, listen, if you've been working for the last 11, 10, 9, 8 years on what you've been doing, 2026 about to be you. I'm talking about all your paperwork straight, all your bank accounts straight. If a nigga wanted to wire you $1 million right now, you can do it. You ain't gotta go, oh, I'm not ready. My paperwork not ready. No, no. If you are straight in your divine masculinity, and I'm gonna show you if you're straight in your divine masculinity. The thing that's gonna let you know if you're straight in your divine masculinity is that you are going to begin to put the spirit world first before anything else. This is how you know when you tramping in your divine masculinity, nigga. Because the spirit world come before all that shit you niggas is worried about, boy. Because a real divine masculine who has healed himself of the traumas that had him walking around in this matrix, unknowledgeable, full of fear, has now, the chains have broken. And you have now mastered the rings of Saturn. And Saturn no longer has you bound. You have become limitless. It is what it is. I. Please understand. Please understand. I'm trying to give you game. This is the game that your great grandpa should have taught you. This is the game that your grandpa and your daddy should have taught you. This is the game that your big brother should have taught you. This is the game that your big homie should have taught you. This is the game that your big partner, whoever, should have taught you, bro. This is the game Big Mama should have taught you. This is the game Auntie should have taught you, bro. I'm giving you real live matrix. Feed, feast, feast. For man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word, remember, that proceeded out of the mouth of who? Out of the mouth of God. Where is God? Inside. So every time you speak, this is why death and life is in the power of the tongue, because every time you speak, you either speaking as God or you speaking as the devil. You speaking negative towards yourself, you a devil. You speaking positive towards yourself, you God. Any questions? This shit is simple. It's real simple. Lauryn Hill told you, but you rather make it hard. So this is why we're here right now. Because you niggas rather make it hard when it's really just that simple. So now, what's next?
15-year-old boy shoots and X's out his ex-girlfriend's mom and siblings after breakup. Like single mother raised.
See, that's just that's no, that's once again. Remember, I don't blame that little dude. I blame the parenting. I blame the milk toast parenting of 2020, whatever you want to call it. I told you, I am an exennial. I'm an exennial. Remember that. I was a I remember analog and I transitioned into digital. We are that generation. We are that middle ground. We're not all the way. Listen, we look younger than the young folk, right? But we got the knowledge of the old folk. We like that middle ground. We still like, you could catch a few of us out here, right? Go look at that video on TikTok about that girl explaining the exennials, you heard me? And you'll see what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, man. I just blame. Listen. Anytime when you got a male who doesn't know how to control his emotions to the point where he can go and X out other lives because he doesn't know how to handle a breakup, I do not blame that little boy. Somebody raised him wrong because he would have been raised by Magus. He would have known from an early age how to control his emotions. He would have been disciplined into certain factors of life that would have gave him certain knowledges of life that would have never in a trillion years would he have been walking around fatally heartbroken because somebody decided not to choose him, bro. This is crazy. It's supposed to be free will. The thing that's playing in my head right now is that on that what's that is on Martin. He said, "We supposed to be brothers." And he was in Plymouth Rock didn't land on, how that goes? I forgot how it go right now. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Yeah, bro. For real, for real. What's next, man?
Peru officially classifies transgender people as mentally ill.
See, now Peru doing it. Peru doing it. They say Trump about to do it. They say like especially them South American countries, they say they all about to do that. Listen, y'all don't see the bigger picture. Y'all see, oh, they're attacking the train stations. No, they're not attacking the train stations, bro. You are literally witnessing a changing of the guard. For a while now, the guard has been them boys. For a while now, your world has been run by pedophiles, bro. For a while. And that's wild, boy. For a while. When I say a while, we talking centuries, my nigga. We're not talking about no decades. We're talking like it's called Century Fox or something like that, right? It's called. What are you talking about? For a while. So all you guys are witnessing is literally Mother Nature going back to her original self and not perverted self. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Oh, you thought trouble was gonna last always. You thought that error and malfunction. She just wanted to see how far y'all was gonna go with it. She just wanted to see how far you was gonna go. The great grand holy mother just wanted to see how far you was gonna go with it. Well, she's seen how far you're gonna go with it. And now what's happening, y'all? The world is in a birth decline, except for who, y'all? Except for who, y'all? Who's not? Guess who's not in a birth decline? See? Elon, if you want to help your people, man, you need to make Miracle Food famous. Y'all want to go in the sun without getting burned? Y'all need to come holler at the high Magus, bro. I'll teach you how to go in the sun without getting burned. Listen, but if you already on a Chrome diet, if you're on a Google Chrome diet, you feel me? I can't help you if you're on a Google Chrome diet. That's on you and the great grand holy mother of all divine. But if you're not on a Google Chrome diet, you feel me? Make sure your people get with my people and we do lunch. And I'm gonna hook y'all up with some miracle food, miracle tea. You dig? Oil of Ra, tea of Ma. That's the new rebranding. Oil of Ra, tea of Ma. If you really want to save your people and you really want to get them having babies again, Trump, y'all need to put Chakra Doctor and the whole crew on. Chakra Doctor Inc. and the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother need to get put on. Once y'all do that, we're gonna supply the whole world with all the shit that's gonna have them making babies again. And the world's birth rate and the Caucasian world birth rate won't be in a decline. Any questions? Bye.